everyone. This is Aaron Kane coming to you live from Aaron Kane Custom Boxes shop and home. Anyways, I was just finishing up actually on some these box of holdings that I had on order, and I started thinking about what could I possibly do to really go ahead and throw my loyal Facebook supporters, the people that are always liking my videos and people that are always going ahead and commenting on posts. What can I do to go ahead and provide them some sort of benefit, unique benefit that I normally wouldn't necessarily be able to offer? I mean, right now we're running the Pauperpalooza tournament, and that's going great. We're almost down to the final four, but not everyone is able to obviously join in on that. So I started thinking to myself, well, what can I do? I mean, what can I do to support you guys out there? And then, of course, I started to remember that, well, as a woodworker, you start to go ahead and collect a lot of very unique and different types of pieces of wood that you actually see over the years. And what ends up happening is if you don't really have a purpose for those wood, you just buy them and you put them on the shelf, and then they go ahead and collect dust. Now, I offer quite a few different wood species as it is, but sometimes that isn't necessarily good enough. So this coming weekend, I plan on making a very special edition set of deck vaults. Okay, these are going to be from my personal select stock and are not normally offered on the particular websites themselves. So I figured what I would do is, in fact, go and show you those particular wood species that I, in fact, have to offer here. I'm going to try and flip the camera if I can.
Okay, so this is what we have to offer here. I'm going to try and give you the best example of what I have available here for this weekend special edition boxes. You can go ahead and choose. You can actually choose which of these individual pieces that you would like, and I'll give you a nice up close and look. Personal, something I normally wouldn't be able to do. This first piece of wood right here is maple burl. I've never actually used this piece. I've never made anything out of it. It's just so beautiful. It's one of those things you just pick up right away. So maple burl would be a good choice, possibly. Then I picked up this particular piece in Florida. This is Bolivian rosewood. I got some wormy basswood. This is going to be very popular, I hope. This is curly purple heart. I found that piece. And like I said, I can't really find these pieces in large enough quantities to offer them consistently, but this is curly purple heart. I then also have a piece of curly quarter sun purple heart, which is pretty incredible. I have a piece of red palm that I also went ahead and picked up in Florida. This is a piece of cherry burl. And then we go over here and we can see we have some curly cottonwood and some curly quarter sawn macaw. This is Hawaiian koa, which is very, very nice stuff. I haven't seen this stuff in years. I picked up this piece a number of years ago. Osage orange, which looks yellow, but it's Osage orange. This is curly bird's eye maple. This stuff is incredible when it's finished. I did actually create a box out of this, and it's absolutely stunning and beautiful. And then finally, we have a piece of, this is curly ash.
So with these particular pieces of wood, the prices are going to vary significantly. So the best thing to do is, if you want something specific made out of them, like I said, I'm really going to try and stick to deck vaults on this. Contact me and I can obviously go ahead and tell you a price of a couple different wood species that you may be interested in. The other thing is that we're kind of limited on the widths of the pieces of wood. Okay, certain types, certain of the wood species are just too narrow to be able to build some of the taller Dyson deck vaults. A lot of the side loading ones are perfectly acceptable. But if this sounds like something that you might be interested in, like I said, this is probably a once in a great while thing, because it's taken me years of collecting these pieces of wood, and I've forever wanted to just dig into them and build something cool out of them, and it's really tough for me to find the time right now. But my loss is, of course, your gain. So if this is something that you're interested in, by all means, contact me as soon as you can, because, like I said, I plan on starting them this weekend. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.